So Kawhi Leonard had surgery on his right knee, and comes to find out he had a partial torn ACL. Now, I remember Skip Bayless was talking about it on Undisputed, that he had an inside source that was telling him that they believe that Kawhi Leonard has partially torn his ACL. And, everyone was kind of skeptic, and, including me. I just thought that he just got a minor injury. But he had surgery, and the timetable is that people feel like he'll be back at the start of the regular season of the regular season. I remember, and I'm not, and don't take this as a grain of, what I'm about to say, just take this with a grain of salt. Kawhi Leonard, when he has to do surgery, he's very cautious with his body and his timetable. You can go back to the San Antonio Spurs when he injured himself when he was playing for the San Antonio Spurs, and the San Antonio Spurs doctors gave him a timetable when he should have been back, and he never did come back within that timetable. And then that's when there was friction between the coaching staff and Tony Parker. And then ultimately, that was the beginning of the end of Kawhi Leonard staying with the San Antonio Spurs. And I've done videos on this topic. I really feel it was much deeper than that. I feel like Kawhi Leonard had a distrust issue with the coaching staff as well as the medical doctors over there. And it caused friction between Kawhi Leonard and the front office. So Kawhi Leonard wanted to be traded away from the San Antonio Spurs. He got his wish. He was traded to Toronto Raptors. He won a title there, and he became a free agent. He left Toronto, and now he's with the the Clippers. Now, technically, he is a free agent this upcoming season. My guess is he's going to re-sign with the Los Angeles Clippers and try to run it back again. Remember now, the Clippers ran it back again this year during the bubble, the tournament bubble, even though there was certain players for the Clippers that wasn't too happy playing in the bubble. And this was supposed to be their swan song, their run it back moment. And if you look at the team overall, it's a pretty good damn team with Paul George and others. And they did their best, but the Suns was a little bit too much for them. And now the Suns are in the NBA Finals. I feel like this was the Clippers' moment to be in the NBA Finals. And, due to injuries, and not only the Clippers had to deal with it, a lot of NBA teams had to deal with the multiple injuries. A lot of people are saying, well, it's because of this. Everyone coming with their aluminum foil tin hats, a shortened season, not enough rest time. But, injuries are a factor, and you have to play through those injuries. Nothing is guaranteed, particularly in the NBA. So, and also told you guys what I felt, why I feel like so many NBA players are getting injured now more than ever. You can go check out that video, by the way. So he's going to be out. I feel like, the medical staff, if you really talk to them, he should be back at the beginning of the start of the NBA season. But Kawhi Leonard, he's just a different cat. He moves sort of differently, and he's very cautious with his body, and he takes a little bit longer, particularly coming back from an injury. And also, I'm also going to speculate this. You heard it here first. I feel like next season, you're going to see now more than ever a lot of players, and you're going to hear this term, they're going to sit out because of load management. I feel like a lot of these superstars are going to be sitting out more games on top of between seasons. They're going to have a full vacation between seasons, and they're still going to do load management. Now, I feel like particularly the U.S. Team players that are, representing for Team USA basketball, I feel like if anybody deserves any load management or any extra rest time, it's going to be those cats, those brothers. Particularly, they're playing in Tokyo. I feel like they deserve the rest, okay? But I feel like a lot of other players are going to are going to utilize this, and they're going to fall back a little bit to preserve themselves for the playoffs. I feel like Kawhi Leonard's going to lead that charge. LeBron James is going to lead that charge. Kevin Durant, and he's going to have his reason, his excuses why he's going to take a lot of time off, particularly if they, dominate in the East. The Brooklyn Nets are going to set back their stars, let them sit down for a couple of games, like James Harden, Kyrie Irving, just those two guys alone, because they're always injury prone. And, James Harden has captured the injury-prone bug recently. But just to preserve these players for the playoffs, okay? So, I feel like next season you're going to hear the term load management. You heard the NBA commissioner talking about he wants to end load management. And he feels and he believes that this is the cause of so many players being injured, okay? LeBron James has his theories, not enough rest. The commissioner saying, no, fam, you're getting rest and you're still getting injured. And I made a video about this last week discussing why there's so many NBA players getting injured now more than ever. You can go check out that video for yourself. I'm not going to talk about it any further in this particular video. But as far as Kawhi Leonard goes, he should be okay and should be able to play, in my opinion, the start of the NBA season. But knowing Kawhi Leonard's and how he treats injuries, he's probably going to delay that and probably won't return until maybe a month into next season, okay? Because he's going to take that much time, all right? So, and that's fine, okay? Kawhi Leonard's going to do what Kawhi Leonard's going to do what's best, the best interest for Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers, particularly the organization in the front office, they're not going to rush. They're not going to rush him back on the court. And what they have already is good. Is good enough. It's good enough for them to make a good stretch and a good run. And particularly in free agency, Alonzo Ball is out there. And I was the one who told you guys that Alonzo Ball wants to return. He wants to go west, young man. He wants to play in the Western Conference, okay? And I felt like LA teams are going to have a strong chance of getting him. And there's already articles out there that suggest that he may return back to the Lakers, okay? So, yeah, that's all I got for today. Guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll holler at you guys later. Deuces.